Hey guys, so I think I still need to upload one video as of right now. Today's Thursday. I'm finding hair on my, I don't know if you can see that. Hair on my robe. It bothers me. And it makes me want to look for more hair. Okay, so this is all going on. This is like an everyday thing pretty much. Except the cinnamon rolls. I made those today because Brett was home. But we got all the dishes, which is normal. A little bit extra because Brett's home, but bless you, baby. So I have a list of things to do today. I don't know if this is gonna make it any better. Oh yeah. This is like just director stuff, but so that's not necessarily today, although I do want to type up that list. I made the list yesterday, I want to type it up. But I have 3 loads of laundry I want to do today. Gwen's laundry, which I just have to fold, because I did that Tuesday and just didn't finish it. I just need to fold it. Yesterday I didn't really get anything done. Yesterday was the towel laundry day, so I need to do towels today, and those are currently in the dryer. And then I need to do my laundry, which is currently in the washer, and then I want to clean the bathroom. That'll probably be like the last thing that gets done, or it might not get done. I want to vacuum, I need to clean Zena's cage, and of course I need to shower. Which isn't really a cleaning thing. I mean, it cleans me, so I guess it kind of is, but it's my to-do list. The Zena's cage, I won't walk over there, I don't want to disturb you, but there's poop in there. I'll just say that. There's poop in there, and there was, and I don't know if Brett mopped under, probably not, under this thing. But Zena, well, between last night, or yesterday sometime, and this morning, after I went out to tell Brett the cinnamon rolls were ready, she had peed twice in that time. She didn't get to go outside yesterday at all, which is kind of, so it's kind of our fault, but the reason she didn't go out yesterday is because, well, I probably could have taken her out before my mom came, and we went to Gwen's appointment, which I didn't vlog that yesterday, but I can tell you how it went, but just a minute. Is there? No. I thought there were 3 spoons there. But anyway, I could have taken her out before we went there, but by the time I got back, I had, well, I had enough time to feed Gwen and make Brett some sandwiches. Make me a sandwich. No. Make Brett a couple sandwiches and like pack him a little supper lunch thing. Technically supper, but like a little lunch bag, grocery bag thing. And we went to the church so I could do a couple things, and so I packed food for Brett to have while we were there, because he was like, well, if you don't want to wait till I'm done eating, then maybe you can make me a couple sandwiches when I get there. So that wasn't a problem at all for me. I did that. But by the time I fed Gwen, after getting back from her appointment, fed her and then made Brett's lunch, Brett was here to pick me up to go to the church. So before that I didn't get Zena taken out, and then when we got back, I think it was dark by the time we left because it was like 6:30 or so. So Zena didn't get to go out yesterday. Oh, and it was raining too. Otherwise I might have taken her out when we got home, but it was raining at that point and had been raining, and yeah, so she didn't really get to go out yesterday at all, and so she peed, so I can't really complain there. And she didn't poop in her cage, but she pooped in her cage, like, well, she didn't poop in her cage yesterday, but she pooped in it this morning, so that happened. So that's something I need to clean out. I have that on the list though, Zena's cage. I think that's her cage. Zena, yeah, Zena's cage. I know I put Zena at least. So I gotta do those things. Gwen's in there, in her little swing. I just hit that. Okay, her appointment. I'll tell you a little bit about that for a minute while I'm putting these dishes in the dishwasher. Okay, so yesterday, and the roads were kind of bad because it decided to rain, or decided to snow Tuesday night, because yesterday was Wednesday. It decided to snow Tuesday night. So earlier in the morning, it was the roads were pretty covered. Obviously they're not now, so you can see the snow out there. So it was a little worrying about how bad the roads would be. They weren't too bad. That's not necessarily what this this little story is about though. So that was the thing. The roads ended up being fine. They were mostly cleared by the time that I don't have any towels. All my towels are getting washed. It was mostly cleared by the time we left, and even more cleared by the time we left the appointment to come back home. Because we were there for like 2 hours, but they told me that it'd be like 2 hours, so it wasn't a huge deal. I knew that was going to be the case before I got there. But at the appointment, pretty much he told us that there's a couple big problems that it could be, but it's very unlikely. It's a very low percentage of kids that actually have that, which I wasn't thinking it was anything big when I went to begin with. And the thought that it could be something big was a little scary, but I don't think I was really worried at any point while we were there. I don't know if you heard that, but I think she just tooted really loud. But anyway, long story short, he gave her the eye drops. We had to wait like an hour while the eye drops took effect and stuff. And then we checked like behind her eyes or whatever, and she didn't have any of the major things. He explained this other thing that it could be, but we won't know yet or something. It's kind of confusing. But anyway, they didn't really find anything out for sure. It's not anything major though, and she'll go back in like 6 months. Though our eye doctor, Brett and I's eye doctor, that was like an hour away-ish, like 50 minutes, pretty much an hour away. Our eye doctor, Brett and I's eye doctor, is in town, and there's a few perks to that eye doctor. Like 3, I think, 2 or 3. I don't know. Whatever case, there's a few perks. One, it's in our town, so we don't have to worry about like driving out of town, like the time-wise, and just like the gas and all that stuff. So it's in town, that's handy. We're already going there, so like it's convenient that it would be convenient for all of us to go to the same eye doctor. And then I need to try to get this thing. And then we know 2 of the people that work there. I think one still works there. One of those 2 at least still works there. I think they both do. So we know 2 of the people that work there. So that's good. But they start taking. Oh, and then it's not really a deciding factor on where where we would go for the eye doctor, or where we take her for an eye doctor, but the owner, or like the main eye doctor there or whatever, he is a Christian, so that's also a plus. So and the 2 people that we know, they go to our church, they're Christians, or yeah. So she's going to end up going there, at least that's the plan. And they start taking people at 6 months. And right now she's 3 months. The eye doctor I took her to wants to see her back in 6 months, so like August, 6 months from now. And by then she'll be, oh look, it's a kitty. Sorry, squirrel. Kitty. By 6 months from now, of course, she'll be over 6 months old and be able to go to our eye doctor. So I don't know. I'll just talk to Brett, see what he wants to do. But I figure either in 6 months we'll either just take her to our eye doctor and have them look at her, or take her to that same eye doctor that she was at, and then the appointment after that start taking her to our eye doctor. We'll see what happens. I haven't talked to Brett about that point or that part of it yet, but that's probably going to be the case, so we don't have to drive clear out of town to take her to the eye doctor, and we know the people and all those things I already said. So there's that. I have this soaking. I need to deal with this thing, get that pan soaking, and put that somewhere. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking for now. I'll talk to you sometime later today after I get some stuff done, and probably after I take a shower, because I'm super hot and I'm not dressed. A couple more things in here. But I just wanted to talk to you for a minute before I went to bed. I'm going to try to stay up late enough to pump. I did last night and I'm going to try to do it again tonight. Tomorrow we're going to Trixie, which I'm not going to be able to pump tomorrow night and possibly not Saturday night. I might just be too tired. So I'm going to try to pump. That's the plan. And I think and hope that Gwen is asleep now. I just laid her down. It's 11 o'clock. Exactly. But anyway, she was so fussy tonight. I don't know if she's teething. I don't know how to know she's teething. Like, unless you can see the teeth, which I couldn't see or feel any teeth, so I don't know. Oh, I could be right now while I'm doing this. Getting my tea ready. But anyway, she was just between the second to last time I fed her and when I would get her ready for bed and feed her, she was just hardly anything would calm her down. There were a couple times that she kind of got calm for like a minute or two and then went back to crying, and I couldn't sit her down. I couldn't hardly even hold her without her crying. Like, nothing was working. And she had just eaten. I didn't want to like keep feeding her because I wanted to make sure I fed her right before I put her down, because that kind of like calms her and like puts her to sleep anyway. So I was just, it was crazy. And then Brett went to sleep. Well, he might still be up. I heard noises like from his phone or whatever coming from the room, so he might be asleep in there. Like, he might have fallen asleep with his phone going, or he might be just listening to stuff. But I think he got tired of listening to her cry, so he went in the other room and went to bed. Yeah, eventually, and I felt a little bad, but I still had to do her tummy time because I'm trying to get her to do the practice and stuff to get her muscles strong and all that every night. And so I still had to do that. I figured that would help pass the time too. She of course cried the whole time that she was doing tummy time, but I usually have her do tummy time for like the last 15 minutes before it's bedtime, before I start getting her changed and stuff for bed. Anyway, I'm talking too long, but I just wanted to say that she was really fussy today, so I don't know if she's teething. I'm gonna comment below, and I don't know. Is there a certain way to know if she's teething other than like feeling it or seeing it? It didn't feel like she had a fever, so I've heard that too. But anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Good day.